Hey guys, at some point I'm going to make a longer video about this, this kind of a lead into that, and it's why our childhood problems follow us into adulthood. Now, a big part of that is because transitioning from childhood to adulthood is a lot. We need coping mechanisms we are proficient in that are reliable and produce positive outcomes in order for us to be able to quickly and successfully adapt to that new environment. The problem is that when we grow up in dysfunctional environments, a lot of our coping mechanisms are dedicated to navigating those difficult environments. And so what ends up happening is we end up doing something I refer to as terraforming, where we basically recreate the environment that we grew up in order to reduce the number of places that we end up having to adapt to. So we're not adapting to an entirely different world. We're adapting to the same world with a few changes. And this allows us to successfully adapt to adult life for a little while. But eventually what ends up happening is our lives are plagued with dysfunction because of that terraforming. We haven't actually adapted to a new world or view, a new life, because we never actually changed it. We never allowed it to change. And so one of the things that we end up having to do in order to be able to adapt to something better is we end up having to replace the old with something new, a new worldview. And a lot of the times we're not willing to do this because of our fear of loss, that all the pain that we went through was for nothing, or it certainly wasn't going to pay off to the extent that would make it, all worth having gone through. Fear of lies, that, other people have lied to us, we've lied to ourselves, and our own worldview itself is kind of a lie, and it's brought us nothing but harm. And then the fear of lacking, that, maybe we can't see ourselves in a world where we're happy, and our coping skills aren't built for a world that's happy. So maybe we just don't belong in that world, and it keeps us from wanting to step into a new worldview. But that's what we've got to do in order to start getting back.